Hello everyone, this is Sai from Master Gaming bringing you another gaming video. This is going to be a video for a new series. It's going to be a how-to, and this is my first video on how to Blitzcrank. This is one of my older footage a month ago that I did that I just didn't use for anything yet, and I think I kind of showed how to play Blitzcrank, and in this video I also kind of did it a bit differently. Instead of just fast forwarding some of the parts, I'm going to fast forward the whole game, and I'm just going to try to explain what happened in the main events. Right now I think I'm just talking to the other Blitzcrank, seeing what would happen if both of us pulled each other at the same time, because this was a normal, we had both support Blitzcranks. It's Caitlyn Blitzcrank versus Ezreal Blitzcrank, and you'll see the other Blitzcrank doesn't really know how to play Blitzcrank, so you'll see the difference between how I play Blitzcrank, and I'll try to explain it, and when I actually go for my Q and when the regular bad Blitzcranks go for their Qs and combos. So pretty soon I'm gonna be making a Q land that's going to take a huge chunk out of Ezreal's health, but right before that the enemy Blitzcrank tries to get the hook, but it doesn't land, and there's a really good reason why it doesn't land, because of the timing of when he used his Q, and you'll see it. For some reason he just has this E up, I have no idea why. Okay, see that? He went for the Q, but then I went for that Q. If you saw the difference, he went for the Q while he was moving. I went for the Q as soon as Ezreal was trying to turn around to go for another CS. That's the main, one of the big things for any kind of support, any kind of trading, is you want to usually get them as soon as they try to go for a CS. And because of that trade, because of me pulling in, it took 80% of his health, and then for some reason he came back and Caitlyn just landed her Q and got the kill. So it was an easy kill for that. And this time Blitzcrank does get it, but as a good support I stand in front, and then I do my best, and I end up carrying that trade, because this is the best thing to do as a support when you're in the middle of a fight. You try to disrupt everything. You try to make them attack you and not your ADC. So the best thing to do is not, as a Blitzcrank you can pull them, you can knock them up. So in the middle of a fight, if you change their positions completely, they're gonna not be able to kill your ADC, and if you're a Blitzcrank, your shield can do a lot of things. Even the enemy support was also a Blitzcrank, and that pull got us another kill, and Ezreal should have blocked it, because he could have saved that, but then they might have lost that tower, and since we were ahead, he did arcane shift my Q, but I had my ult at that point, so I just ulted right after that, and we had enough damage that we could just burst him down. At this point we have a pretty big lead into the game, and for some reason their Blitzcrank plays aggressive, probably because of the Vi. But the Vi couldn't do anything, because as soon as the Blitzcrank died, and since the Ez can't really do much at this point, she had to leave. Oh, and then a good place to ward is right around that corner where you can see around both sides, because if you see how the Blitzcrank was right there waiting, that's usually what Blitzcranks like to do, and other Vi, the enemy jungler Vi, would like to do, is just jump over that wall, or use that wall in some kind of way. So it's a really good idea to put a ward right there around there, so you can see that whole area instead of just the blue buff area. We almost, oh yeah, they switched lanes. They moved Ezreal up to top lane, and pull down Renekton, but Renekton couldn't do much at all because I mean it's like Fed Caitlyn versus Renekton with the Blitzcrank, so they can't do anything. I guess really the best thing would have been for Renekton to wait until the lane kind of pushed to the tower and then played it there, because if we tried to like be too aggressive, their Blitzcrank could like make some plays with the Renekton, which you never want to dive a Renekton under a tower. But they didn't. They kind of stood right in the middle of the lane and got pulled. So that's pretty bad of their Renekton. So right now I'm just playing around. No, I didn't die, but okay, yeah. But I was just trying to save my my mid laner, but there was too much damage going through. And then as you can see, also like when you support Blitzcrank, you always kind of want to be in the foreground, running around, just trying to be like a nuisance, trying to make them just really scared of like being near you, because they just feel like they're gonna get pulled. But try not to pull like really like I don't know, like a Vi into the team. Don't pull a Vi. Just never try to pull a Vi into the team. Always try to pull someone that you know you can kill. That's always the best thing. Like right now, right there I pulled the Blitzcrank. I knew I could kill the Blitzcrank, or like with my team, and so I did. But I would have never pulled a Vi in, because if you pull a Vi in, she could just vault break her away, do whatever she wants really. Or if her team's right there, she could engage on me or another ADC. It's better if she didn't engage on me, because I'm building pretty tanky and I'm just a support, even though I'm a pretty fed support. So right here I'm just kind of waiting. I think I actually have to go to the washroom or something right at this point. So I'm just like waiting in the bush. Hopefully no one like gets to me. And then my team is just fighting in mid lane. Another thing about Blitzcrank is like your speed up later on, you kind of always have the speed up, so just always like keep your speed up on, because you have a lot of mana sustain, and that gives you extra movement speed, and it's really like annoying for the enemy team when you just move around so quickly. And remember to use your when to use your ult. As soon as you pull, you should ult, like right there. As soon as you pull, you ult. The enemy can't do anything. Like I just pulled in that Rengar. Oh, sorry, I pulled in the Blitzcrank. She can't do anything. Pulled in the Ori. She can't do anything. Wait, was that? That wasn't Ori, was it? Who was that pull? I don't remember. But it was someone in there. I think Ori got the kill. Or yeah, I gotta look at that. Maybe it's an Ori versus Ori. But and then they're just trying to push it, but I think most of our lanes are doing great. I can't really see the score right now. So I'm just trying to be a nuisance. I'm just seeing what plays I can make, and I was like, oh, okay. Look how much damage I did to Vi just alone. Sadly, my team wasn't close enough to follow in on me for that, so I shouldn't have went in for that. I thought like my Ori would have been close enough to like QW or something. No, the enemy Blitzcrank did do something good, like to ult there, but he still got the damage, still went through. If that was like coordinated better, we probably could have gotten more kills, and I probably would have still died, because I would have still went in, tanked turret, ulted to make sure that everyone was silenced, because you have a pretty good silence on Blitzcrank's ult. I'm just running around as fast as I can. When he has really high movement speed, his arms are just like flailing around so fast. It's kind of funny. So I do my thing, he does his thing. He did well. He initiated with ult, so that's good. And that's I don't think that's why they won the fight though. I think it's just because the positioning of the team at that point won them that fight, not the actual initiation into the Blitzcrank. And now we're just doing Dragon because he just puts a ward down, doesn't do anything about it. I mean, I guess they took the time down, but and then for some reason he's here, maybe trying to stop us from doing Dragon, but they have a ward down, so they should know. Oh, and then we get like pincered here, which is really bad. Yeah, it was really bad. But then we still got enough damage that our team could do something with it, but that was really bad of us to get pincered there. But so as a Blitzcrank, you just want to stay with your team. Usually you want to follow the guy with that does the most damage and try to protect him. Usually like the glass cannons. So like my main targets would be to stay with like Rengar or Caitlyn and Ori. I mean, even Ori I could like let go for a bit, and because all of them are kind of safe in some way. I'm just trying to make a play. Oh, and actually get him, but I exhausted him. But he was too quick, so I was really expecting exhausted to do more though. And then I landed another hook, like it's just hook after hook. I'm not hook. Pull after pull, and then this is a cool thing to do as Blitzcrank. When you're sieging, put a ward out. And look at that, I even got Ezreal in that. If my team was there, could have followed on that, but they weren't. They were kind of being engaged on and just kind of ran out. At this point, I'm pretty sure like this Rengar should be able to kill everybody. So I'm like, you know what? I can probably kill this Blitzcrank if I can get a pull on him, and he arcane shifts away. But at least I got him to arcane shift away. And we have an advantage on them, so we're trying to push the tower. And I can't. I'll try to save her, but you know, after Vi still does a ton of damage with her autos. Well, I mean, with her skills already, you know, if you press it, you can't silence it after it's already activated. And you go back. I also have like a slow now, so I can auto someone and make sure they after I pull them in, they're gonna stay there like that. Pull them in, they're gonna stay there. And I'm pretty tanky, so I can tank like 2 of their damage. And that was just like a really good like double engage and use of my ult right there. So we just got everybody in that. I'm pretty sure we aced them. And then so we just go for the towers. I think that was we stayed too long for that. Obviously because we all died. And then but we're looking good. We got the inhibitor. We got one Nexus turret. I think they ward Baron or trying to do Baron. Yeah, they were trying to do Baron, but then for some reason Ezreal was trying to stop an Ori, which was really bad because the Ori can easily like. And I think does Vi get it? No, Vi doesn't get it. I think Vi was actually positioning herself to like try to do a Baron steal. Let's see. I think we're just trying to group, trying to like push carefully so we can win the fight. Yeah, we're trying to push bot because we just got Baron. We should be able to sustain it pretty soon. Oh, I think this is the point where I had like a fun play, like pulled in Blitz, and then we were having 1v1 battle, even though he had more health than me, and then he missed his hook, and then I landed mine. That was literally the only reason I won. And then I think because Blitzcrank came out here and another person came out here, like my team won the battle up there. So that was kind of funny. Even as a support, I made people come. Alright, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you want to see more how-to videos, I will be putting up more of them on different things. It may not just be on a specific champion. It may just be on a role or a specific thing you can do in League of Legends, which I did well in that specific game.